At everyone. Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Every time because I have to do the stupid fucking dashes between the Yugi, you know, for no goddamn reason. Duelist stream starting now. Gonna do some story duels, but will duel chat if there are people who want to. Alright. There we go. The only thing I like about Twitch reversing my muting every time I go to it is that at least it doesn't play the audio unless I'm actually tabbed in, so that's nice. Okay. So this very much might be a quieter stream. I don't think well, that's not true. I've played this on stream a few times, but I think it's a sleepy Sunday for most people. It's at about 1 p.m. Oof, a stream this early? What do you mean? I check, I always start the streams based on how many people are online in Discord, so I figured that's how many people are around on their computers. Data tells me that it's better on Sundays to do this now than later. Most people go to bed early on Sundays. Good evening, everyone. Incorrect, Maximus. It's 1 p.m. Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll skip this one, because this isn't an actual duel. This is an actual duel. Are the cards. 6:41 in Germany. It's almost 10 a.m. in the West. I mean, what do you guys want from me? You just showed it right there. It's almost 7 p.m. in Germany, and it's almost 10 a.m. in the West. I gotta make a fucking... I gotta do this somehow. I gotta pick a time that works for everyone in the world at once. I gotta figure it out. That afternoon, Yugi and his friends went to Grandpa's game shop. Yugi wanted to show his friends his Grandpa's prized possession. Gramps, could you show your friends your awesome, super rare cards? Super awesome, super special, awesome. Rare card? You mean a special card? Please, please. It's Blue Eyes. It's not that rare. It also has a Legacy of the Duelist thing in the corner. Name your price for that Blue Eyes. I can pay you anything. Sure you could, but this card is more valuable than you could ever offer. See my little fool! Kaiba stormed out of Grandpa's store. The team was disturbed by Kaiba's obsession with Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then, some more story shit happened, and now we're here. Hey Nick, probably won't be able to stay the whole stream, but I thought I'd drop by to say hey anyway. Funny thing is I'm actually watching Nick vs. Carlos Yu-Gi-Oh! Vids right now. It only exists 3 times though, 4 times. Yes, until Kaiba pays packages to reprint it and make the 50 fusions of it. Yeah, that's a good point. Does he count, does Kaiba count the Blue Eyes fusions as part of the limited Blue Eyes, since nobody has them? Yeah, if it's wrong, Kaiba was wearing the time scene. I was gonna say that too. What's up, 19 by the way? But yeah, I had planned to do that. I'd planned to stream this today, no matter what, so... You reminding me, or you posting about Carlos not knowing how to play this goddamn game, just kind of added to it. Graceful Charity, that's a banned card. Alright. Probably Rude Kaiser, because I don't need a 5-star monster. Well, I guess actually, I might need that. As ridiculous as it is, I might need that card to swing over Kaiba's stupid fucking thing. Oh my god, they're so bad. Hey, Shark, what's up? Wait, so does this actually make you use the shitty Season 1 decks that make no sense? Yes. Back before there were rules in this game. It's just me, or the user interface of this game looked kind of cheap? The user interface looks fine, I think. It's it's everything else about the game that's cheap. The fact that there's like 5 backgrounds total across 5 different series, and that there's only like models for like 3 cards. It's pretty not great. I almost picked this game up. The game is good, don't get me wrong, it's just don't expect too much from it. You at least get to follow the Season 1 rules? No, you don't. They try to do it, though. They, how do I put this? They try to get you to follow those rules because they, oh my god, my brain. they'll usually add in cards that they use during those duels, like Attack the Moon and that weird Miyoki thing that Summon Skill used to defeat Great Maw, stuff like that. So it's not all lost, but it's pretty not great. Also, again, been playing Japanese games, so I keep reversing Circle and X. Oh, I shouldn't have got rid of Mystical Elf. The Yu-Gi-Oh games don't tend to be AAA, sadly. Yeah, they can make way more money not making a AAA. Wait, evacuate my trap card happens every 2 episodes. Okay. Gaia costs 2 sacrifices, and I don't have that in me. I wonder if Mushroom Man is in this deck. For the memes. Give us Yu-Gi-Oh! VR already? I can't believe they're dragging their shit on VR. It should be so easy. Really wish he would attack my Sengen. Oh good, that's what I wanted to see, because Kaiba definitely had Crush Card Virus at the beginning of the first duel. You son of a bitch. Destroy the monsters in your deck? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Actually, I meant to do that. Again! Fucking cards are reversed. So, realistically, can you even beat Kaiba without Exodia in this duel? I mean, yeah. Look at it, I've got Snatch Steal, which is a broken-ass card. And I've got Beaver Warrior. I can't lose. It's literally impossible. Okay. Unless Kaiba has Mirror Force, in which case I will not be very happy. Okay, well, yeah, so you get to use some really broken cards, which is cool. Good, yep, that's what I wanted to see. Oh, so what's everyone up to today on Sunday? I wish you could speed up the card speed, if that makes sense. Also, that is 10,000% another negate attack, because Kaiba's a dick. Made pancakes and eggs, nice. What'd you put on? How'd you make the eggs? I got so many questions. I also told you that there was a 100% chance that was negate attack. Look who was right. Wait, what? Negate attack stops all your attacks? Or was just that monster? Nope. Negate attack stops that attack, and then ends the battle phase. Yes, I will, because I'm tired of getting the notification for it. You would think then that a card called Negate Attack... Oh, fucking A. Oh, I gotta learn controls again. This is just brutal. I'm very much messing things up just because I'm stupid and keep reversing Circle and X. Good news is, I win. I like those next level Exodia strats. It's that easy. Also, no animation for summoning Exodia. Come on, game. You can do better than that. You play only for power, Kaiba. That's why you lost. Oh, friendship is the strongest aphrodisiac. What? I don't know. Okay. The ultimate Great Moth. 50,000 IQ play. Yeah. I attacked his monster to get a monster on my side of the field. Some shit happened, and now we're in Duel's Kingdom. Reboot. Oh, it's a Mechlord. I wanted to make a Mechlord deck, but I don't know anything about them. I only vaguely know them. And I know they're nothing like they are in the anime. Maybe I should just... I don't know. It's like... That sound scared the shit out of me. I'm playing Fortnite, but someone's dancing near me. No. Like, I like early Yu-Gi-Oh, but fuck. It's... The decks they give you are not great. I'm gonna summon Sangen, because you can use him to cheese Summon Skull into your hand, which is nice. Use hair. Is it ever explained? Is it natural or died? I think it's died. I don't know. It's never explained, but I think it's died. Ugh. Oh no. What do you mean natural? There's nothing natural about that. Spends few hours every morning getting his hair ready. No tribute. Monsters. 2,000 life points. Great. Was it really only 2,000 life points back then? Simpler times. Hey, where is Summon Skull? I could have sworn that you could use Sangin's effect to get Summon Skull. Am I crazy? Well, that sucks. Actually, if I remember correctly, this duel is kind of bullshit because Weevil has that amulet card, which boosts the attack of normal monsters. Nothing natural about blue or pink hair in anime, but shrug. Fair. What's Sangin's effects? Card, you can have one monster. Oh, it's lesser attack. I'm thinking Witch of the Black Forest. Cards, or the effects cards with that name first. Oh, they eroded Sangin. When did that happen? Okay. Well, I guess let's set Mystical Elf and hope for the best. I should mention, I'm only going to do every duel once. I don't care if I lose or win, I'm just going to move on, because otherwise we'll be here all day. Also, just a general shout out, anyone can join if they want to, if they have the game on PS4. But, you know, don't force it. If you don't have it, don't go out and buy it right now. Hey, Rare Metal Slime, what's up? Why do I have polymerization? Oh, okay. What's up, Maz? Yeah. This sucks. I can literally do nothing. Hey, what's up, y'all? Look at all you guys. Is everyone enjoying their Sunday? If you're not, don't tell me. Just say, no, Nick, I am enjoying my Sunday. Everything is well. Ha 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 ha. Be sure to space the ha's properly, too. People always forget that. I don't know, I guess plain nothing very good. No, Nick. Yes, yes, Knight. Don't know what this is. Oh, boy. I'm just fucking killing myself here. 2,000 life points, Blue Eyes Ultimate OP. You need 4 cards to make Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. The odds of that happening in a 40-card deck are kind of ridiculous, so not that OP. Also, why didn't you put his monsters in attack mode? Fuck you. This is discrimination. Sometimes you can trick the AI, which is what I'm going to do now. Like so. I'm going to play Torike in attack mode. I'm going to change my Mystical Elf to attack mode. That'll make all his monsters go to attack mode, and I'll be able to just play Mirror Force. Big IQ plays. Big dick plays. Big dick DPS. Look at that. They thought they beat me. By the way, if an opponent in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever does some ridiculous shit like that, they absolutely have Mirror Force or some stupid trap. Always, every time. I'm gonna die soon though, so that's not terrific. Can I win this turn? I don't think so. If I can prolong myself. Get Sangin out there. Worst case scenario with Sangin, I can get a decent card when they destroy it. Put that on Mystical Elf. Okay, here we go. This feels kind of ridiculous that I'm going back to cards so old. There are ways to get out of it quickly. What? Out of getting Mirror Forced? Is there? Oh, hold on. Salt, garlic, powder, beef, potatoes, smoked over dish. That's not bad, Muppet. It's a pretty damn good breakfast. Maz, what are you up to? You just showed up and then said nothing. You're like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Expert. I'm waiting to hear more things. Blue Eyes? Blue Eyes Ultimate? I mean, in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! There weren't that many ways. Fighting Chernobog? In which version of it? Like, which Kingdom Hearts are you playing? Let's do Celtic Guardian, I guess. KH1 Final Mix, nice. Got the clean music playing. Man, good thing Summon Skull showed up to play today. Actually, how much attack this thing have? Oh, good. I have just enough. Play every game again before 3? I would, but I recently played through most of Kingdom Hearts, so like, I don't think I can. Alright, we won. Just like in the anime. Started Unchained. Unchained was kind of... I just realized you're streaming early. Yeah, on Sundays it's usually a little... Hey, see, Amulet of Ambition. That's the bullshit card that Weeble uses. On Sundays it's usually a little better to do it a little early, because people tend to conk out a little earlier. He wasn't the only duelist who was motivated to win the tournament for a loved one. I'm Joey Wheeler. Hey, my Valentine, what's up? Just like in the anime. But yeah, Chernobog in Kingdom Hearts 1. I think my brother got stuck in that for like a ridiculously long time, and then he never beat Ansem, and he just looked up the ending online. Because he's a stellar guy. Activate Gaia power! Remember that time when Flame Swordsman was a fusion card, and Joey played it wrong his entire Duelist career? And they never made a version that you could play normally? They made Blue Swordsman, Flame Swordsman, but that's not the same. I have the better field spell. Oh, come on, she's really using high-level Harpies here? Come on. Fuck off. I mean, I started Rechain, but watch back cover, which left me more questions than answers. Yeah, so I played Kingdom Hearts Unchained pretty religiously when back cover came out. Then back cover basically spoiled the whole game. That was loud as shit. Muppet, thank you for the 123. Then I played back cover. Then I watched back cover, and again, all it did was just raise questions. Didn't answer a goddamn thing. It just... Like, I fully knew the entire Kingdom Hearts story at that point, and it just didn't tell me shit. That starts with Blue Flame. Quite a bit different right now. It's, all I know of Unchained is the movie. That's pretty much all there is. I'm gonna call bullshit on that combo right there. Just gonna say it. Also, I don't like that Joey had an Axe Raider, or had a, what do you call it? Battle Ox. It's not canon. Why is Joey's deck better than Yugi's, by the way? Ray Chase makes a really good villain? Yeah, that's true. It's a good movie, but I was so lost towards the end. Well, here's the thing about Unchained. They still haven't fucking finished that story. They just added more story quests, and now instead of talking about the main plot, they're fucking dicking around in Agrabah again. Like, they just introduced Genie. I'm like, you're 775 fucking quests in. We're still doing this shit? Like, come on. Nobody's got time for that. So, that's frustrating. For various reasons. God damn it. Apparently Marluxia is an Unchained, he's like a main villain or something. So, I'm gonna spoil it for you, because it's not that big of a twist. The reason it's not that big of a twist is that he's on the cover of the fucking game right now. Like, he's on the splash screen, like when you start up Unchained. It's like, hey, here's Marluxia in the fucking back. Basically, one of the foretellers, Ava, the one who has like the fox mask or whatever, knew shit was hitting the fan. Oh man, this is tough. Oh, I wish I could just play Black Hole. She knew shit was hitting the fan, so she picked 5 new leaders that could like stay out of the like oncoming fight, and they'd be able to, you know, pick up where things left off and make a better place and peace and all that. So she picks 4 people, 2 of the characters you know, then they introduce fucking Ventus for no reason, which doesn't make sense. They haven't explained that, how Ventus is back like so many years before he was born. Then they choose a new character called Brain, and then who's they don't really explain him. And then they introduce another character who's, I think it's like Strazelia or something, but it's like just some random girl, and she she's like, oh, I'll be a leader and stuff, but like this one player or this one person, I want to protect them because they're always fighting to save all of us and all that. And she like sees you, but it's like always from the background, and they like replay a bunch of scenes and you see her in the background and stuff like that. Then she thinks she hears that you're in like a warehouse. She goes to the warehouse, gets fucking murdered, and then instead of her, Marluxia shows up when it comes time to like do all this shit. So yeah, if that sounded confusing, it's because it is. That's basically it. They haven't explained it. He hasn't done anything like villainous yet, to be honest. He's been a pretty stand-up guy since he joined the leaders, but he very clearly wasn't picked and murdered someone to take their place. So that's fun. Or it could be a big fucking, you know, false flag. I don't know. Stop giving me tribute monsters! God damn it. This is why OG decks are bullshit. My donation for Digimon Racing. Why? Also, Muppet donated that weird amount of 123, just in case you haven't been here. There's a hidden alert somewhere between $1 and $4.99. On those hidden alerts, if you get that hidden alert, I'll play any game you want for at least an hour, no strings attached. If I like it, I might even play more of it. Eniac got the last one, and he had me play Phoenix Red Ace Attorney. So you too could do that if you guess the random amount. I don't think people are really organized this time though. Like last time there was a Google Doc to like show. God damn it! I just want a black hole and I can't. Last time there was a Google Doc to like track which ones are picked, but I don't know if people have been tracking it this time. I think the mods have, but for a different thing. For any game, can I pick the KH2 Terra fight? I mean, I guess. I'm just gonna choose it again though. Playing on PS4? I am, Jimmy. What can I do here? I can't really get a good direct attack, which is frustrating. I got Kunai with Chain though. That could help. Was it 500? Yeah. Alright. I go for some duels? Yeah, I can be. Did you beat that in your Let's Play? I don't remember you fighting him. No, but I've done it a few times already for trophies for PS4 and PS3. There's a really easy way you can cheese them. Basically, what do you call it? Basically, all you have to do is equip certain abilities, and you just jump, attack, about 500 times, and he just gets stunned every time, and you eventually kill him. Yeah, the fight is hard as fuck. If you play it normally, it's also random too. He has like 9 attack patterns total he can use, but he only uses 3, and it's random every time you start the duel. That, and he hits like a truck and stuff like that, so it can be a mixed bag. Both effects. I don't know if that was a good move. I don't think it was. Thank Christ. This duel has gone on for so much longer than it needed to, for no real reason. Just beat Terra story on BBS. Sherlock is my friend. Sherlock is everyone's friend. Okay, he just got 3 mountains. That's cool. I don't like, what do you call it? I don't like Terra's, like, ultimate shot lock. Because it's just one big attack as opposed to, like, a bunch of smaller ones. It's just jarring, going to that from everyone else. Alright, Jimmy, you want to duel? Set up a player match. Create a match. What do I want to use here? It has been a time. So I'm glad shot locks are back in 3. Yeah, they're pretty great. I was so happy to see they're in point 2. I don't know which of my decks are good. I haven't played any of them in so long. Oh, I like this deck. We'll use that one. We'll do single. We'll do a match. And then 8 private. Okay. James the Suezo is my PSN. Gotcha. I think I might have you added. I'm not sure. Why do people not like Duel Links? I don't know. Konami makes weird decisions with Duel Links. Sometimes it's fun, don't get me wrong. I'm still playing it, but it can get boring in between games sometimes. Maybe I don't have you. Okay. And just like they're recently limiting gems, so it's making it more pay to win. And it's just, you know, it can be tough to what do you call it? Defend it at a certain point. James the Suezo. Invite out. Week off Duel Links since it's Cyrus events. I don't like Duel Links because it feels like Diet Yu-Gi-Oh! That seems to pander to old school players that haven't played the game in a long time anyway. Just want to beat BBS so I can get BBS 2.0 or whatever. BBS is fun. I recommend it. But, oh, what's that? I think he means Ultimate Cannon. It's shit. It's an arena award. I don't think it's shit. Isn't it supposed to be his ultimate one? It's because Pendulum and Synchro are weird. Synchro, it's not that weird once you get used to it. But yeah, I don't know. The format's interesting. Like, it's a different way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not trying to play like regular Yu-Gi-Oh! So I don't really care too much. But it's, you know, it's something. It's just, I mean, it's a mobile Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Originally, what drew me to it was that it was almost like getting a chance to play the card game again, because they only released so many cards at a time. But now we have enough cards where it's like you can kind of build a deck, certain decks, and now it's more about the meta and about making like the most OP decks you can make. And I know that's similar to real Yu-Gi-Oh!, but it just kind of takes the fun out of it to me. Like, I feel like the playing field isn't as level anymore, if that makes sense. Last shot like I goes Dark Pulse or whatever. I didn't get it? Alright, I'll send another one. Oh, this takes so long. James the Suezo. Invite out. So really bad compared to the Shadow Dash one gets. I think the Dash ones are better in general because there are some enemies that move too fast for like the projectiles, but the Dashes they usually almost always hit. Definitely don't like melding. Melding is like the best part of BBS. I love that you can get, if you're smart about it, you can get really overpowered commands early. I actually think it's one of the better crafting systems in any games that I've played, so I really enjoy it. Obviously, a guide is necessary for the abilities, though, which is kind of duty. Here, I'll just add as a friend first, see if that does anything. Some of the abilities don't really use the commands. If you're not using the commands, you're playing the game wrong. That's just a simple fact. Try that shit in Kingdom Hearts 3D. It will not work. They really they made you hit like basically it feels like you're using the wooden sword in Kingdom Hearts 1. So yeah, you have to get used to using commands. Is there enough items BBS to meld without a guide? Not worry. Yeah, I mean you don't have to min-max. Not getting notifications at all. I sent you a friend request. Let me restart my PS4. Alright. You do that. I'm gonna do another duel. Please not the FX theme, that makes me want to cry. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ah, shit happened, and now we're fighting a freaky fish guy. I forgot about 3D, I'm looking forward to it. KH games are all super easy. PS4 is pretty old, no worries. I don't think all the Kingdom Hearts are pretty easy. But then again, I do everything. And so that includes final bosses and shit. I also usually play on Critical or Proud. Just because I know the game a little well. Is this a blue one? No worries. Let's set Griff 4 and then just fucking wait it out, because there's not much else I can do with the shitty normal monsters. It's only when you play on harder difficulties that you makes you do anything other than spam X, yeah. What difficulty are you playing on, Moss? Because I can't play on normal anymore. Normal is too easy for me. That's not like me bragging, it's just like, it's the way it is. Hey, there you go. Okay, Destroyer Golem, combine that with Horn of the Unicorn. I played on 2 on harder difficulty, it's the easier one to me. 2 gives you more options too, so it's easier to customize your playstyle. I always play the hardest, proud in 1 and critical in every other game after that. Gotcha. Somebody doesn't know the KH game. Should I start a game on normal or play the Pride for multiplayer? Just do play it on normal if you've never played it before. I say it's easy, but it's mostly easy because I know how to play it, if that makes sense. Like, I know the commands, I know which ones to use and stuff like that. If you're a new player, it's not gonna work as well. It bothers me that I can't equip Mystical Moon to Silver Fang, but okay. But yeah, for a new player, just fucking play however you want. First thing, play, yeah. Hey, guy to restart. Need to replace my PS4 and I have the extra money. Yeah, it's PS4s can be rough. I had a used one when I first bought it. I eventually bought a PS4 Pro just because I wanted to stop. I didn't want to keep sending a jet engine when I played like really high graphical games. Cool. Only have tributes in my hand again. I love this game. KH1 I'm proud of me a pain if you don't know the series, especially. The first game is super weird. Yeah, my brother played KH1 for the first time and he struggled a lot with it. I didn't remember it being that hard, but I guess it might have been. I don't know what to do here. I guess keep using Destroyer Golem. Well, actually, no. If I use Curse of Dragon, I'll only have 2,000 attack this turn, but then next turn I'll get Horn of the Unicorn back, so I can equip it again. Unfortunately, that means I'm not going to draw a monster this turn, so that's not fun. Stop. God, why did I play that? H1 is my least favorite because the fighting is slow paced, then play 2 and the combos come out quicker. Yeah, I can see that. I kind of like KH1 because it's like a more complete feel, if that makes sense. It's almost like the perfect length where you can feasibly do everything. Whereas KH2, there's a lot to do, and the end stuff has kind of like a high difficulty curve. So I like KH2 more overall, but KH1 feels more like rounded to me. The non-meme games, KH1 is most people's least favorite. What are the non-meme games? Are you basically just saying KH1 and 2? Are those the only ones? It's a little easier to get Ultimate Weapon. Isn't Ultimate Weapon kind of hard to get in KH1? Because you have to synthesize everything, essentially. 358 Recode and Com. They're the meme games. I would definitely argue that 3D is the least favorite. Not a lot of people enjoy that game. The worlds don't feel that inspiring. The gameplay's weird, and the theme is the story's all over the place. Oh. Well, I'm fucked now. Thanks, Horn of the Unicorn. Well, that's a lost turn. That's why I hate Horn of the Unicorn. I feel like this just... Oh, I could have used my trap cards. That would have been fun to use. I don't know why. This is why I hate the control system in this, too. It gives you a prompt at every possible moment. So you just get used to holding down the button, and then you let them attack you because you're stupid. 2 for what I played was pretty good. Rechain Math, 3D, I've not had shit. Recoded is garbage. It just retells 1 slightly differently. Oh, good. Thanks. I needed that. Just retells 1 slightly differently. What else? 3D is just I just already talked about. Oh my god, fuck you, game. Like the ability to play different characters in the unorthodox gear system of 3 Fighter 2. Yeah, the gear system I think is the same and recoded as well, but I don't like it that much. But also playing different characters is a kind of, if that makes sense, because you can only play Roxas during the main story. You can play the others during like the mission mode, so that doesn't really count as playing different characters to me. The main issue with 3D is it's basically BBS but drastically worse. Yeah, I'll go with that. I really don't like that they rolled back the character models either. So for some reason, Sora and Riku look like they're younger than they looked in Kingdom Hearts 1. I think that's confusing and unnecessary. Is Recoded in 1 the only one with Tarzan? Is Tarzan even in Recoded? I think they lost the rights. If I remember correctly, they put Tarzan in the game without realizing, because the person who owns the rights to Tarzan, the family or the estate or whatever, like the original Tarzan story, are like really, really strict with the rights they give out. So Disney bought the rights, made the movie, made the series, and all that. Disney assumed they could use their version of the story in Kingdom Hearts, and then they were not happy about it. So they like revoked the rights, and they can never use Tarzan in any Disney property again, if I remember correctly. So it will never come back. It's a really interesting thing, actually. The main issue of 3D is basically BBS, just leveling up, raising your Tamagotchis. For me, it was more of like, it was like half raising your Dream Eaters, half like Persona, because you can raise them all you want, but there's not like that much of a difference. Like they don't get that much stronger, and it's kind of like a Persona where they just like expect you to make new ones. So it's like they want you to take care of them and like, you know, treasure and love them, but at the same time ditch them as soon as you can get a new one. So it's very, I don't know, it's very back and forth. Seems like a waste of a world. I mean, it's not their fault. It was blame the laws, or blame the copyright laws. It's the estate of Edgar Burroughs. Is Edgar Burroughs or something like that? Is that the name of it? Who just like fucking latched on and said no more Tarzan for Disney ever again. So, you know, I can't see your stream because it's locked at 1080p. I'm stuck on mobile. What? That doesn't make sense. I don't stream in 1080p. No, my quality is auto. You can, oh, wait, does it really only say 1080? Why is my stream locked at this? It shouldn't be. Tarzban. Accurate. Not 1-80, come on, man. Stuck on source, can't change it. Switching, fix this problem by switching browsers. Had nothing to do with Twitch partners. I use my phone. You only change quality on partner channels or channels with a high number of viewers. Hope this helps. So it's sourced by default now. So I'm not popular enough. My bad. Twitch is weird. Yeah, I'm sorry. You winning your current duel? No. Sort of. Yes, it's about to be over. I know it's not, because God damn it. Because Mako pulled some bullshit. God damn it. Used to be, I've had that option before. I don't know. Twitch is weird. OBS is ultra meh. I mean, if there was, there were other ways to do it, I would, but there aren't. Okay. I still gotta wait a turn. I can do this with Attack the Moon, but it's still gonna take a second. Also, I have the moon in my deck. Am I gonna attack my own moon? No! Oh my god, thank you. What a pointless move. Making gears deck's taking forever. Let me know when you're ready, Jim. I'll do it again. These are the heavy strats. Those high-level attack the moon strats. Explicit is Gucci. I really hated Explit when I used it, so I would disagree. I do want to try the new stream levels, OBS. I actually don't have that many problems with OBS. So I'll just down attack the moon. Oh, guys, good. I got Legendary Fisherman, so I pretty much beat it, yeah. I really didn't like XSplit. You're on console? Yeah, but I go back and forth. Console and, what do you call it? PC games. What? That's a whole season early. What is? I'm ready? Okay. I'll just surrender this duel. So what happened with your stolen videos? I haven't checked up on it, to be honest. I reported the channel and I haven't heard back, so I'm gonna have to go back and figure it out. I don't know. Oh, look. Rex, you win. End of Duelist Kingdom. Fisherman was detained in Season 2 Battle City. Oh, I see what you mean. That's a good point. Yeah, but how many fucking Mako-themed cards are there? Player match. Create match. Match. The title was a joke? No. It was real. Very upsetting. Jurassic World Rex. What do you mean all water cards are Mako themed? I don't think that's true. Ugh. You guess some non-English speakers stole your content? Yes. Was it you, Jimmy? I don't think it was a non-English speaker. I think it was, it looked like it was just a bot. I don't know, there was like German stuff in the description. Maximus helped us find out. Blame Spencer for it. I mean, they did steal one of Spencer's videos too, so maybe. Jimmy, you might have notifications off, so check your notifications just in case. Because I know that happened to me last time. I only know of Mako who uses water cards. Granted, I'm only up to Mako fight in Season 2, but that's beside the point. Yeah. Believe it or not, of the 6 attributes, not including God cards, some people other than Mako use water cards. So many cons and stealers forced to have watermarks to not suffer those. Feels bad, man. I don't give a shit. It's very clearly me. Like, when you're using your own voice, it's pretty easy to dispute when someone steals your video. Like, that's me. Look, listen. Here it is. It's me. The sound is the same as in the video. Also, notice that title. That's identical to the one I have. And also, my video was out 3 years before theirs. YouTube, I think something funky might be going on. I still can't decide if I'm happy or depressed that their channel has like low views. Because on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, fuck you for stealing my videos. You're not going to profit from this. But on the other hand, I'm like, damn, that's me that they don't like out there. I don't remember how to use this deck. Oh yeah, I do. Did this game update to include Link monsters? No. Shark and Sister used them, Alexis did for a time, etc. Yeah. To be honest, Yu-Gi-Oh's a dying breed? I don't think so. I think Yu-Gi-Oh will stand the test of time. Well, that's depressing. If you don't do the TCG thingy, it's super niche, I mean. Grish is hard. Yeah. Yeah, Konami's making less and less games, which is not great, but I'm still holding that hope. gonna have to go with trade in. I think because I used Pot of Duality, I'm not gonna be able to do anything this turn. You only activate one. Okay. That's not too bad. I can make do with this. I think. Yeah, okay. I'm not good, never was, just letting you know. No worries, Jimmy. So you're excited for Digimon World 11? What the hell is Digimon World 11? World Championship or Tag Force style game would be nice, but not holding my breath. They've thrown out any attempts to make any new Yu-Gi-Oh games. Dragon Quest 11? Oh, Dragon Quest 11. Sort of? I don't know. From what I've seen, it doesn't seem like that impressive, if that makes sense. Like, I'm definitely going to play it. I'm definitely going to enjoy it, but it doesn't seem like mind-blowing just yet. So I'm hesitant. Cautiously optimistic. There's recently renewal of the Tag Force copyright. What that means, I don't know. Yeah. Could mean anything. Sorry, I'd rather hear about a Digimon World 11, to be honest. I don't think I would, because we're missing a few. I'm excited for the inevitable Digimon World X. It's like that knockoff game, Sonic Adventure 7. Is that a real thing? Ooh, take that one. That could be good too, actually. I'll grab that one, I guess. Oh, I didn't know you could normal summon Gaia. Interesting. Miniaturize. Interesting. I've never seen that card. Or at least never seen it played. I'm still gonna be brave. Make your own Digimon World 11 and Digimon server if you donate now. Thanks, Mother. Prince 11 with 2 as Roman numerals, new Digimon World 2 remake. Oh, no thank you. I may get it, but I want Shadow of Colossus and Spyro. Isn't Shadow of Colossus like already released? What does this card do? Ah. Damn it. Only a few cards I need and they're not getting drawn. Speaking of Sonic, do you hear about the live-action CGI Sonic movie on its way? I did not, but that sounds terrible. That movie seems interesting to make a Sonic movie. A lot of people got to remember that Sonic is more than just the games. It's got a very, very loyal and just strange fandom. So a movie makes sense, I guess. I'm sure that those people would want more of any kind. I'm saving money now for books in school. Gotcha. Shadow of the Colossus goes on sale occasionally. Jim Carrey's in the Eggman? What? That's really weird. I don't know, that's a strange choice. Can't say that's what I would pick, but hey, you know, weirder things. Part of the hopes is that it's like a live-action Mario movie, but the other part doesn't want that. I think that'd be pretty cool. What can I do here? I think... I'm probably in trouble. Sonic has a very loyal fan base, as much as Sega has fucked them over. Heck. Hey, Neep Neep, what's up? Sonic Boom cartoon is oddly decent, so I don't think a Sonic movie could be the worst thing, depending on what they do. Isn't the Sonic Boom cartoon the one where the Knuckles was turned into just like an idiot? Like that's his whole character now? So that he's a dumb guy? I think this may be Gaia's last turn. Rip Gaia, I knew you well. Ah, okay. Well, we'll figure that out. And don't forget that Knuckles is a feminist. What? Is that a thing? At one point, Sonic beat Mario? When? Sonic Boom cartoon is bizarrely comedic and self-aware. I guess that's good, though. Knuckles became a musclehead, and yes, Sonic gained some edge. Oh no, Sonic did not need more edge. It's like the last thing Sonic needed. An episode based on misery, and one of them making fanfiction, I think. Oh, Jesus. That's really self-aware. I've drawn 3 Pot of Dualities, but only drawn 1 Dark Calling / Dark Fusion, of which I have 6. Just throwing that shit out there. Man, if I last this turn, you'll be sorry. Probably, maybe. The very first Sonic destroyed Super Mario World because it was very different. The 90s Sonic was the best for a couple of years. It's sorry to grab breakfast. No worries. Uh-oh. Retro. That is not what I would have picked. Although, I think I'm fucked anyway. You got me. My deck was just too slow today. Yep. Dead as a doornail. Summoning my monsters didn't help. I think Mario does just enough, though. Like with each game, I think they change just enough where they like can keep themselves relevant. But Sonic rigidly just cannot find their footing. GG. On to the next one. We're playing a match, by the way. Alright. Oh, good. The opposite problem. Now I'm not drawing the right cards. Mentioned Mario cemented itself another hit not long ago with Odyssey. Yeah, I'm going to chalk that one up to luck, though. Oh, wait. Is that what this card does? No. That's not what I need. That's my emergency fund. Clearly you're overlooking Sonic 06. I like that you typed the actual O. I didn't think it was a bad game. Sure, that probably was a decent enough game, I think. Sega couldn't keep up with Nintendo. Sega of Japan was led by idiots. I mean, Nintendo also makes very questionable decisions. But they usually get lucky because they have a very loved fan base and some pretty good, what do you call it? Some pretty good staples. But Nintendo is $1 million company that should be $1 billion company. They have so many ways to print money. Some things that wouldn't even take that many resources, and they just, like, refuse to do it. Hey, Cool Sid, what's up? I've never played Sonic 06. I've never been into Sonic in general. Womp womp. Sega of America had it right, but Japan wouldn't let them make decisions because they felt it would destroy Sega in Japan. Well, I think that's probably what's more important at the end of the day, because Sega still thrives in Japan. Like Yakuza is one of the biggest selling games in like Japanese history, and there's like 17 of them. And when they do get ported into the US, they're really good, so I can definitely see why. So, mixed bag. Alrighty. Here's me hoping your trap isn't that bad. Man, I hope they never add Evil Hero Gaia to Duel Links. It was banned for a reason. Let's leave it that way. Okie doke. What is Evil Hero? This guy has a victory? Yes. Just cause. When the deck works, it works. It just doesn't always work. GG. Console-wise, they were gone, although interesting fact, played my second 3D of the Xbox from Sega. They got the console device from Sega. I mean, honestly, the problem with developing consoles is that you don't always, what you do isn't always wrong. Sometimes you can just get unlucky. Like Sega wasn't really innovating, but they weren't necessarily doing things wrong, if that makes sense. Like, they could feasibly have gotten away with a lot of the stuff they did. I'm gonna throw you away. But unfortunately, Sony was more innovative and just happened to take off. Like, I think I don't know, like the Dreamcast did try. Like, it had an online port so it could do online play and stuff like that. It attempted some really interesting stuff. Plus, Sony had the experience of being the underdog already, because Nintendo was supposed to make their console, and then they said no. And then Sony was like, fuck you, we'll do it anyway. So, that's the remake of the Jet Set Radio for Xbox. They violated that game with censorship. What do you mean? What'd they censor? They were fine until Sony entered the market. Price point was larger for Saturn. Again, that's what I mean. It's like they didn't do anything wrong. Just got swept up. Jet Set Radio became Jet Set Grind? Right, but what was censored in it? That's my question. I don't know anything about the game, that's why I'm asking. We'll go for you. Hey, I know that guy. Oh, I could have summoned Lava Golem. No. I don't think it would have been worth it. I always forget that I can, like, when I'm using this deck, I always get, like, so focused, I forget that I can actually use the monsters like normal effects. Okay. Let's see if I'd summon Lava Golem. Well, no, I don't think I would. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what I want to play yet. I'm kind of reworking my calendar. So I'm still working on some things. I actually don't know which of these to use. Terraforming. I think I wanted to play Spyro 3 tomorrow. Just try and see if I can beat the game in one stream. Which is different than how I played it before, which was, you know, completely min-max, do everything. Discard one card to get this one. Discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. Yes. What? You haven't even touched Spyro 2 yet? I mean, I don't like Spyro 2 as much tonight. I've been over it. I don't know it as well. Plus, since I've played Spyro 3 more, Spyro 2 is hard for me to get into because they remove, or you don't get a bunch of the abilities until later. You know, but that's why. That's why what? And obviously, and at this point, I'd rather just play. I'd rather just play Spyro 1 and 2 when the remasters come out. There's no point in me going back to them before then now, especially since they're only a few months away. 3, on the other hand, there's always a reason to go back to. Where I can get into the super bonus stage because one gem is glitched. Wow, I've never seen that happen. Those are dreams as romance options. You get 2 features you like. Yeah. Wrong school. Apparently Jet Grind Radio is the American name. It was just it, by the way. Got it. I do miss Sega a lot though. My first system was a Genesis. I never had any Sega. So, no nostalgia. I prefer Spyro 2. What's it like to be wrong? Good game, Jimmy. Back we go to some less exciting duels. The Dyna Duelist. You don't like Crash? I mean, correct, because I didn't play it when I grew up. Playing Crash now, as an adult, without nostalgia, is very different than playing it when you grew up. Nick, you should tell us. Tell you what. What's it like to be wrong? I asked. Usually you should answer first. Like the original 3, but 5 on GameCube is pretty okay for me. I don't like any of the non-Insomniac ones. I wanted to play Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal, but I'm kind of shying away from that, because I don't think people give a shit about Ratchet & Clank. Unfortunately, it's only me who's a Behemoth fan. My first opponent, by the way, actual human opponent. Glad I could be of service. I'm usually terrible at duels. You're welcome. I'm usually terrible at duels on stream. I get the worst luck. Spyro and Crash both died after the OG trilogy. I can't be proven wrong. Well, like I said, we're no longer in the age of facts. It's all about what you feel, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Miracle Jurassic Egg was not a card at this point in the game. I'm calling bullshit. This is shenanigans. CTR, boom in your face, boss. CTR existed. Oof. You're gonna act like Crash Bash wasn't a phenomenon? Don't know what to do here. Legitimately don't know what to do. She had the heart of the cards. I guess so. Oh, God. What a terrible deck. Why would you make these stall decks? They're not fun to play against. And Crash Boom Bang. Wow, what? No! Oh, fuck this game. Stop giving me tribute support when I have no tribute monsters. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I should have snatched stole. Damn it. Oh, I didn't know that's how its effect worked. Oh, I should get rid of Miracle Jurassic Egg. I thought it was just like one of those ones where you could summon it next turn. Yes. You have Time Wizard though, just use it like a magic card and fast forward time. Time roulette, go! It would be swell if I could draw. Hey, thanks, Ice with 7. It would be real swell if I could draw Baby Dragon. It would just be the bee's knees. I can't do anything with this hand. I'd rather wait and use Snatch Steal on whatever monster he summons with Miracle Jurassic Egg or whatever it's called. As you can see, I invest in Dark World. Yeah, I never got into the Dark World cards, but I know how they're played. They're all about discarding, stuff like that, which is interesting. Man, he's just not using the egg's effect. Okay, well, fuck him. Can someone go to the Time Wizard wiki page? As far as the next Duelist box can be cool. Oh, I didn't realize it was already here. But yeah, can someone look on the Time Wizard wiki, figure out how many times Joey has summoned it? Like, or just Google it and see if you can find out. And then I want to know how many times he used Time Wizard's effect compared to how many times it failed, because it's a 50-50 chance. And I think Joey abused those odds. Now I can see how effective it's okay. If I had any tips, it would be, you have, what do you call it? My only criticism I guess would be is that you have 60 cards in the deck, which generally is not what you're supposed to do, except for very specific decks. I think Dark World, even though it's all about discarding, would probably work pretty well if you kept it down to 40. And there are some cards that you just don't need, like Dark World Grimoire, which only activates if you hit the hand limit. So is only if you drew 7 cards at the most, and that's not likely to happen in a regular Dark World deck. So that would be my advice. We're using Crystal Beasts years ago. I used Crystal Beasts. They're my family. I love Crystal Beasts. Remember, it didn't fail once. No, it failed at least once. It failed against Bandit Keith, or against Bones when he played the when Bandit Keith was telling him which cards to play in the cave. I don't remember. I want to say it failed at least one other time, but I don't remember it exactly. Duck? What? That's not good. Serpent Knight Dragon. Ugh. Also, wait. That's a card that didn't appear till Battle City. This is Malarkey. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. I want to devastate him. What was that? Oh, I'm dumb. I don't know how to play my cards. Okay, well. I'm turning my deck for a week now, or tuning. Yeah, it's a learning process. That being said, I don't know Dark Worlds that well, but I can say most of the ones I've fought against are only 40 cards in the hand. So it might not be as as tuned as it could be. There's just some cards that's like the likelihood of activating them isn't that high, so can go around it. Oh, there we go. Why do I have Happy Lover? That was definitely never... Oh, I get it. This is the one where they combined all 4 of their cards, right? I see. The Flame Swordsman. It's gonna be impossible to fucking draw. These cards aren't great. Okay, I can get around this. Whoa, Pot of Greed, what does that do? Pot of Greed revives 1 old meme from the graveyard for 1 turn. Some cards in there are kind of beat sticks, to be honest. Yeah. I would definitely, I would emphasize, what do you call it? I would emphasize the cards that have more effects about, like, destruction. Like, there's some Dark World cards that do a lot more damage when you send them to the graveyard than others. I would focus on those ones, because you were pretty good at discarding. You nailed that, so if you can focus on ones that use their effects more, that would be better. What I found Time Wizard only ever used 7 times, but failed only once. That is garbage. Also, wasted a Monster Reborn to sacrifice a monster. That's either a high-level play or reckless. Yeah, Time Wizard flips a coin, and Joey never once flipped a coin, so just let that sink in. I don't know what to use here, because these cards all suck. I could use Soul Charge, but I'll wait until Summon Skull is destroyed. It will happen eventually. Oh no! That thing that I talked about happened. I will say, I kind of feel like Summon Skull got a raw deal. For being one of the best original monsters, because it had one of the highest attacks for 1 sacrifice. It was literally, when the game first came out, it was the meta. Not Soul Charge, not Soul Charge, not Soul Charge. Charge, no, okay. Maybe. We'll be here when you get back. And to make sure I could still activate other spell cards. What are these cards? Who had these? They're all so weak. Alright, before I activate Soul Charge, I'm going to use regular ass Monster Reborn since I have it. You guys remember that time Tristan died? He was killed in the game. Then Yugi used Monster Reborn, which means that for a few minutes Tristan was actually dead. Like, probably passed over and everything. You guys also know that the Shadow Realm was created for the American version of Yu-Gi-Oh! And doesn't exist in the Japanese version. People just fucking died. This has been my segment of Did You Know Gaming. I haven't watched the Did You Know Gaming in a while. Is it still good? Wasn't he a robot monkey at one point? Yes, and they reference it with his character in Duel Links, which is pretty funny. Ah, mother... Damn it. 2 man-eater bugs? Fucking infested over here. Oh no. Goodbye, Soul Charge. I knew you well. Oh yeah, Soul Charge is definitely gone. This is secretly a decent combo. He was sent to the graveyard, so not dead, at least not until the Gravekeeper showed up. Oh, I forgot. They even showed the Gravekeeper, didn't they? That was a whole fucking thing. Oh, why do you do this to me? Game? Why? I don't understand how the decks get weaker as we go on. Doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm fucked. I can't even hold a card in my hand, so better hope I draw something good. I love when they throw cards into a deck, and they're like, yeah, this is fine, and they don't playtest it. Oh, good, yep. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed. Thank you for that polymerization with no cards in my hand or field. That is 3 different effects that discard from the hand. That might be too many effects. This is slightly overkill. Oh my god, it takes forever. I don't even have any cards in my hand. How did it chain 2 Robin Goblin cards? It played a Robin Goblin, and the next turn it played another Robin Goblin. I hate you, game. I really do. You know why. I think I lose. It's gonna be my first loss. That was interesting. That's like 100% a man-eater bug, right? Is Bakura fucking with me like one of the Meadow Mages and Forbidden Memories fuck with me? Because I sure hope not. Ah, there we go. I did know the card. Doesn't explain why he played it in defense mode, though. Look at all these cards I'm going to get discarded from my hand. Okay. Well, good news, bad news. Good news is I can do this. Bad news is I still have any decent... I don't have any decent cards still. Why did it still... Oh, whatever. Who cares? Just to drive this home. Oh, so for those keeping score at home, I have drawn 24 cards from this deck. I've had maybe 5 with attacks over 1,000. So we're doing great. This is a very fun and riveting duel. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Yep. Good. See you, Lightning Vortex. It was nice knowing you. Of course you're gonna be the first one. Of course. So this is fun. I'm having a fun time. A lot of enjoyment here. I think I win through some bullshit. Oh man, I don't like. Even though I won, it doesn't even feel like a victory. It just feels like, oh, thanks. Panic attack. So what's everyone's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? And also favorite archetype? Go. Actually, no. Favorite monster, spell, and trap? Go. I don't care how basic they are. You gotta have favorites. Okay, well, I can see this being another duel that lasts forever. Oh, hey, he played Reaper of Cards. False Trap? Why False Trap, if I can ask? It seems like an interesting choice. Okay. Feral Imp is not going to help me here. Did it ever explain what Panic got if he completed his Star Gauntlet? Nothing. His gauntlet wasn't for competing. He was hired by Pegasus just to weed out the competition, so... It was more storage than anything. I mean, realistically, it was probably just... It would probably just shown like that to be intimidating. It was probably drawn that way by Takahashi because... Is it Kazuki Takahashi? Is that the name of the author? It's probably drawn that way to seem intimidating, or like show that he's already gotten a bunch of people. That's probably it. Oh, good. Alright, we're off to a great start. Just to piss off people, really? Good. Grand. I'm having so much fun. I know for a fact that other face down card is also a Mirror Force. Why are you doing this to me, game? Lynx, to be honest? What's Lynx? Is Lynx a card? Actually, my trap card? No, I meant like, what's your favorite monster, favorite spell, favorite, trap. I can't believe I forgot the word for trap. So like Blue Eyes, Regeki, and Mirror Force, if you were going to be very, very basic. When you use polymerization, can you use a card from your hand as well, or is that anime trope? That's my question I play. You can use it in your from your hand, but some effects require you to have them on the field. So I'm pretty sure it's another Mirror Force, and I don't want to summon Gaia the Dragon Champion if I don't have to. So, oh, I do have to. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, because I know he has Mirror Force. Oh, they meant deck? No. Man, they keep getting stronger. I don't really have a choice anymore, since he's overpowered me. Good news is I have Monster Reborn, so worst case scenario, I can just summon him back. Hey. They're finally releasing Sky Galloping Gaia, the Dragon Champion, in the newest Duel Links box, which is pretty cool. Stop powering up monsters. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, there's a couple different Gaia, and Curse of Dragon archetype. They used to make, I think they used to make one per series, but I don't think they do that anymore. All right, now that I'm a little bit in the lead, with Burning Land, I can summon Gaia, the Fierce Knight. I remember in the original Forbidden Memories, Gaia the Fierce Knight was like one of the strongest cards you could get from dueling, and I remember thinking that was ridiculous. Playing Star Ocean: Last Hope. This game is not easy. I've heard next to nothing about that game. How would you describe it to me? And is it fun, even if it's not easy? I always get it confused with Star Ocean too. Not Star Ocean. I get it confused with Phantasy Star Online. That's good. What's it about, though? Well, I know how this is gonna go. Let's return to contribute one monster, inflict damage, your opponent equal half. No, not yet. I knew it. I knew it. That's sci-fi, so that's good. I do enjoy sci-fi. But yeah, what's it about? I know nothing about it. Are you really the last hope, or is that an exaggeration? Are there other hopes? Like Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dark, if I feel really edgy. I want to like Cyber Dark, but I feel like they're not that good. Quick, have the catapult turtle launch your guy at the dragon shaping directly at his life points. I was going to, but it would have been more resource costy to do it that way. The lore is the world gets nuked to death in World War III. Ah, so it's a happy-go-lucky game. But like, how's the gameplay? Like, is it action adventure, RPG, tactical? The remaining people band together to leave Earth and focus on space travel. That sounds Gundam as fuck. Action combat, gotcha. Man, this was a good idea when I thought of it. And then I forgot how terrible the decks were. Especially pre-Battle City. I don't even know what I can do here. I guess I can just be lazy. Oh, actually, I think Catapult Turtle can sacrifice itself, too. I've seen the AI do that before, I think. Armed Dragon level 10, Aegis of Gaia, and Pot of Greed. Interesting choices. Have you seen, Sid, have you seen the card, I forget what it's called. I think it's VWXYZ Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon or something like that. Something fucking ridiculous. But, it's basically Armed Dragon, I think it's either level 7 or level 10, fused with VWXY Dragon Cannon, and it's a ridiculous card. Like, it's so stupid to summon. The Arena of Lost Souls, I could do this one. I don't know if I want to. Oh. Yeah, we'll keep going. We get to Battle City. This is the deck, or this is the duel I was talking about where Joey actually fails Time Wizard's thing. I've seen it, it's so weird. Yeah. I love that they tried to make Chaz's, like, stupid, broken, shouldn't work deck possible. So no one thought we should talk about how my microphone is muted, and I didn't notice. We didn't think this was important. I've been yelling at my microphone. I've been yelling at Knight, asking why he's wasted his day for about 2 minutes now, and nobody thought, "Hey Nick, where'd you go?" Just like, oh, I'm so tired. All right, well. That's my life, I guess. I finished my water bottle, so I muted it so I could crush it and then throw it in my trash because it's a really loud noise, and then I guess I just didn't turn it back on. But Says a lot about the quality of my videos and my streams that no one noticed. I wasn't talking for that long. What I was saying, I thought you were silently raging? No, it wasn't even like anything that raging. I was saying like, it was kind of bullshit because I kept destroying his Horn of the Unicorn so he couldn't draw anything. And if I had just drawn one more monster, I would have won, but... I mean, I just finished that show, Darling and Franks. How was it? What I was saying was, I'm still in the planning process for the anniversary stream, which is a week from today. The first one. Basically the weekend one, so that most people can make it to it. It's not the actual anniversary, but the real one's on a Tuesday, so I'm not expecting big things. Being quiet and focusing on this real high-level duel. Yeah. But yeah, so... What was I gonna say? So the anniversary, first one is a week from today. I think, I know 2 of the games I'm gonna play are Luigi's Mansion and Digimon World 1. Just because I can do some more in World 1 and I can finish Luigi's Mansion. I don't know what else I want to play yet. Still figuring out. Tip. Summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Oh, it's that easy. Well, we lost. I'm trying to think of what else. But yeah. Knight still hasn't answered why he's wasted his day. I know I was muted and I was yelling at the microphone, but no one can hear me, but still. Answer the goddamn question. Oh, she's honest? And failing Spike? Damn. I might summon honest the normal way. Dark World isn't liked from what I've seen. Really? People really like Dark World back when I used to play. Cool. 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 Yep. Having so much fun playing the game. Oh man, we lost the Taya duel. Oh man. Oh, you missed it, and because I've only played games or watched anime, I haven't done anything to make me feel productive. I've only had 1 drink so far, so dehydrated and hungry, but not CBA. So I'm being lazy as well, not getting up. Pegasus versus Kaiba. Let's go. Like to back 92, I still like it. Shouldn't play based on what people like or don't like. Play what you enjoy playing with. I mean, it's a day off, Knight. You don't have to do anything productive. You can just chill out, relax. Chilling with the crew in the schoolyard. Finding trouble, never looking too hard. Yes. Does he have... No. Doesn't have any of the future Dark or Toon monsters. He doesn't even have Toon Summon Skull. That's disappointing. I think I could still do this. Can't wait for my week off. I have to adult at times. The day off before 6 days on the run, I can relax because things I have to do haven't done Dragon next week. So a little adulting will be done. Yeah, my classes start tomorrow. I'm not super looking forward to that. But, you know, that's whatever. Like I said, I'm so over it at this point. I don't care if I pass, or I don't care what I get for the grades, I just have to pass. I'm just doing the bare minimum. He doesn't need Toon Summon Skull, he doesn't need Toon Summon Skull, he's still up in Yugi. Yeah, but by the same token, he shouldn't have Toon Goblin Attack Force or Toon Gemini Elf because they don't exist yet. Well, great. We're off to a good start. All that work. Literally set up the perfect plays for a fucking crush card. What the fuck do you have Dream Cloud? Just getting whatever shot in I can here. Oh, but what I was saying when I was silent. I'm still trying to figure out what Yu-Gi-Oh games I want to play on the anniversary. Oh, you know what? I think I know one of them. I want to start Tag Force 3, and then I might start Tag Force Special on the other day, whichever day I choose. I think that would be kind of cool, but I'm not sure. Fuck your cards. I haven't played Tag Force Specials. I don't know exactly how it plays, but I think it'd be a cool idea. That's not fun. Ugh. Tag Force Special is like the other Tag Force game. It has way less story and no monster animations, but it combines the first 5 series. So there's something to be said about that. Damn it. I mainly play Dark World and Gears, both seem to happen around GX. They do. Dark World was in Season 3 of GX, I think. Oh, good. Kaiba has ancient rules. That's fair. See the Crystal Beasts or E-Heroes. E-Heroes all the way. All day, every day. You know what's really fun about this Toon World deck is that I've drawn no tunes. They're just gone. Okay. Let's do this. Destroy that card. We'll send that card back to the hand. And then I don't know what else to do. You know, I have at least 5 guitars in my flat. I don't know how to play. How the fuck did that happen? God damn it. Fuck you, Kaiba. You cheating prick. I didn't like 5Ds. I've got like 20 episodes left of 5Ds out of like 150. I might as well just finish it. But I just don't really care. People kept telling me it was good, and I feel like I forced myself through a lot of it. So I'm just not that invested. I don't know, but I have them here. What do you mean you don't know? You don't just think to yourself, oh, how'd these get here? Like, there's definitely a reason. Did you buy them? Were they given to you? Do you not own your flat? Do you share it with someone else? Does someone else own the guitars? There's some pretty easy answers to these questions, especially since there's 5 of them. If there was 1, maybe, even then I'd still call bullshit, but I don't think you really have an excuse here. Oh look, Toon cards do exist in this deck. Oh, red. They can't attack first turn. Good. That'd be like me saying, how'd this baby get here? Or I'm sorry, that'd be like me saying, huh, there's a baby here. I feel like you would all have some questions for me. Okay, I think I can win this turn. Some are X's. 2 of them were given to me by my brother. No excuse, but I don't know the circumstances why I have them, but I know how they're here. You should learn to play them or sell them. Guitars go for a bit. Okay. Dual identity, Keith's machinations, best friends, best duelist. Oh, fun fact about this duel. This one didn't happen in the manga. When Joey and Yugi both made it to the finals, Pegasus just said, well, there's no point in you guys facing each other. So, Yugi, why don't you just face me? Which is kind of an anti-climax. Number 1, I'm too lazy to learn. 2, the X will want them back eventually. And 3, sentimental. Sentimentality runs too high to sell. No, I disagree. It's not a good enough reason. I'd hawk that shit. Like, I'm sentimental for my GameCube games, but because I emulate everything now, I really don't see the point in keeping them. Especially since it's such a pain in the ass to hook up the GameCube and or the Wii. So, I think I'm just gonna sell those this week. I don't even really need the money. I do, in the long run. But it's not like an emergency thing. Like, it's not like, oh shit, I need this money now. So, I'm just gonna sell them. This is a bullshit first turn. What the fuck is happening here? Just summoned 4 monsters. What is this, a pendulum summoning? Keep for nostalgia reasons and keep them on display? That's not worth the potential profit, though. Like, they're worth more to me than that. That's like saying, yeah, I have this gold bar, but I really only keep it to look at it. It's like I'm a bit of a hoarder. Yeah, I'm very anti-hoarding. That's why I'm kind of looking at them recently. Where I'm like, you know, maybe I don't need these. Probably gonna look at some of my PS2 games too, like the ones I own already on other systems, like Kingdom Hearts and stuff. Yeah, I sold all my 360 games after I maybe wanted to collect them now. I just collect sports jerseys to make it a bit easier to hang on to. I don't think I can collect those either. Also, what's up, Fred Fox? What's crack-a-lackin'? Think Raviel would benefit my deck? Maybe. I forget what are Raviel's summoning conditions? 3 Dark World monsters in the field? You might not need that. I can't sell games? No, don't get me wrong. So the main reason... I used to never sell my games back. Like I did when I was a kid, and then I realized as an adult that I like to replay games. So, I would always... what do you call it? I would stop selling them back to GameStop and stuff like that. But now that I buy everything digitally, that's not really an issue for me anymore. Like, I literally can't sell my games back. But for the physical ones, like, considering I can't even play most of them, I think it makes more sense to sell them. Even ones I have multiple systems on, like, considering my FFX on PS4, I already have it on PS2 and PS3, I wouldn't sell either of my copies. Why, though? There's no point in keeping them. I think I collect our pop finals. Don't know what those are. 3 Fiend monsters? Yeah, I don't know if Raviel's not... His effect's not that good to begin with, so I don't know if he'd be a good benefit. Funko Pop figures? Yeah, no thank you. I might want to play on PS2 one day? No, why? The PS4 version and the PS3 versions are the International Edition, first of all. so they have more content. Second of all, they're, you know, HD as hell. Why the hell would you want to play the PS2 version? Sell that shit. You're stupid. I'm not even going to defend that. That's just a dumb thing. Stop hoarding, all of you. Stop buying physical in general. A PS2 is the international edition? Doesn't matter. That still doesn't matter. HD. You're gonna hook up your PS2 with the fucking AV cables, the yellow, red, and white cable, and just plug them into the TV? That's nostalgia. That's dangerous levels of nostalgia. That's stupid levels of nostalgia. It's not even a good benefit. You're purposely making it look worse to try and recreate your childhood. That's sad. That's like, go see a therapist level of nostalgia. I've hooked up my PS2, you have a problem? Are you playing games you can't play elsewhere? No. Are you playing it to play games you could play on PS3 that you already own? Then yes. It is a problem. You both need mental help. I will not defend this. I'm not gonna... No. That's wrong. Literally idiotic. You're like fucking Spencer, who bought an old school TV to play his NES because it looks better on them. It's like nostalgia to the point of madness. Like, that's too much. No, I'll leave that. I didn't buy an old school TV, but that's what the PS2 is hooked up to. Ridiculous. That's like regression. That's not even, that's it. That's like, in all honesty, I'm worried about you now, because that's like clinging a little too hard to your childhood, if that makes sense. It's like, to me, that's the equivalent of like rocking back and forth, going, just like the old times, just like the old times. I do have all the Burger King games for $3 as a lol. I mean, of course, 360 ones? Why wouldn't you? If a GameCube with a portable screen attached to it, with an in-car charger for it. But again, I'll allow that one, because GameCube games, you can play them on a good computer, but beyond that, it's still pretty difficult to play them, so I can at least see that. But for PS2, playing games that are available on PS4 and PS3, and fuck, even Vita sometimes, no goddamn reason for it. That's what I do with my PS1 copy of F7, turn on and start rocking back and forth the good old days. Yeah, you're the fucking worst. You're the reason that gaming in general is being held back. I hope you know that. Speaking of Vita, I was thinking about getting one eventually. Thoughts? If you can get it cheap, yeah. The memory stick is the real costly part of it. And I know people on r/Vita are constantly complaining, oh, there's no physical copies of the games. Every game is available digitally on Vita, but there's still people complaining that because they want the physical copies, which again, madness. Like, they refuse to play it digitally, which is stupid. I still have my GBA and I'm not selling it. See, again, that's GBA games, which aren't super made available to play, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of GBA games that haven't been ported properly, so I can allow that. It's the PS2 playing games that have been ported like 4 different times that I take the biggest issue with. Like, I'm not saying it's bad to keep old systems. It's bad to keep old systems when you can play them a different way, is what I'm trying to say. Let's hold off. Like, Moz made a joke that he turns on his PS1 copy of FF7 and just starts rocking back and forth the good old days. But, I mean, legitimately, that's how vehement a lot of these fucking fans are. I don't know what to do here. Let's just summon Gaia. Actually, summon Red Eyes. Fuck off, Joey. Joey. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm very much anti-nostalgia, which is part of the reason I get so frustrated when people just say, play Digimon World 1 every week forever. Because, Nick, we want you to hate the game, apparently. Because play it over and over and over and over and over. We'll literally never get sick of it. What's that, Nick? You wanted to try playing other games? No, we don't take kindly to that shit here. Only Digimon World 1. That's it. Sometimes 3. And it's just like, I literally can't move forward because you guys just want to see the same shit. But it's like, to the levels you guys are going, till the Monster Rancher games are ported to PS4, I'll keep playing on PS2. Again, you're keeping it to play a game that's unavailable anywhere else. Yeah, I just know. That's... You're holding yourselves back, which is frustrating. Think about that, Atlas. My name is Nick here, Shinji. Unless you want to call, you know, Sheldon over here. Sheldon. Danny. Oh, Danny boy. The pipes are... What do you think about that? Probably gonna lose this still. Should make an adapter for PS4 that can read the PS2 discs, then emulate the games. They should make an adapter for the PS4 that can read the PS2 discs, then emulate those games on PS4. As far as I know, the problem was this tray. Yeah, but that doesn't sell as much as that doesn't sell as well as just porting the PS2 games to PS4. Are you holding on to the viewers you have at the loss of viewers you could have by only playing those games? No. Because I still play new games too. I'll eat a nicely grilled hamburger, Zalis. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't call me Zalis either. Please only refer to me as Nick. I do it for DMC3. I have the collection, HD collection on Xbox. For that, I'll argue that maybe... Why does he have Summon Skull? Why do I have Red Eyes? What's going on with these decks? Maybe just like the PlayStation controls better. With the Monster Rancher thing? What? I already said that that makes sense. Yes, it would, but allow those who have games to play them on PS4. I could have patch release for some games to allow the trophy support. But if not really possible, just pop up for 20 minutes, see all surely. No, again, that's not profitable in the long run. It's less effort and less R&D, because that would cost about the price of a system. And it would be less effort to develop and try and sell that than it would be just to port the games, which you can sell individually. Because the money is never in the peripherals, it's never in like the systems itself or like, you know, the accessories, it's in the actual software. So I don't think they should do that. From like a purely business standpoint, that would be stupid. And would not help them gain anything. Bought Dark Cloud right when it was available on PS4. It was such a good time because I got rid of the need to ever use a PS2 that I had around. Now I'm slowly beating the game. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the proper way to think. It just feels the same. It feels the same. It's just nostalgia. Regressive nostalgia. Like, I'm not saying don't play old games. If you have nostalgia for them, go ahead. But if you can play them in a new format, you should do that. But then again, I'm also not saying, like, you have to buy them again, if that makes sense. I'm not saying, like, oh, a new version came out for PS4, buy that immediately. I'm saying if you do own it on PS4 or something like that, and it was cheap or something, there's no reason to ever play the PS2 copy again. That's what I'm trying to say here. Also, all y'all need to open your fucking horizons and start looking at new things. You're holding the people you care dearly, like me, back. This deck sucks, Yugi. What the fuck? I don't even know what to do here. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to use this. Oh, it has to be normal summoned. Damn. Great. So much for that plan. I'm done having this argument. I've made my position very clear. I need an 8-star monster now, which I don't have. Do I just wait and see if I draw one? There's not much else I can do. Or I have to draw another 4-star monster. Or I might lose this turn. Why didn't he attack? That seems weird. They can't know I have Mirror Force, right? There's no way. That would be cheating. What does Safe Zone do? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Like, I had hardcore nostalgia for Okami, and I waited until a Steam sale to get it. I have nostalgia, but there's too many games coming out for me to care that much. That's a healthy attitude. I can appreciate that attitude. There we go. Okay. I think I can do this now. I got Monster Hunter World. Nice. You enjoying it yet? I want to go back to it. I still haven't installed. I just haven't really felt the craving to play it. I definitely want to fight the behemoth, though. That sounds super fun. Interesting. Waiting on the PS4, Realize of Divinity Original Sin 2. Do you mean remaster? Did that already come out? I know that was remastered recently, but is it only for PC? I could have sworn I saw that card. Or not that card, I'm sorry. That game. Monster Hunter World is great. I had a lot of fun. I played it for like a month straight. It was worth every minute of it. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to use magical hats just yet. Can I really not destroy that card? What the fuck? That seems a little broken. Ugh. God, all of these fucking decks, they're so slow. Divinity Original Sin was only on PC for almost a year. Sin 2, gotcha. I had no idea. Imagine if someone bought this game because they were like, oh, I heard you can play the story duels. And then they play them, and they go through this shit. This slog of a goddamn duel. Got a console release first? Gotcha. I don't know much about the series. I remember hearing mixed things when it first came out, and I never really looked into it. From your deck. But I need the card in my hand first. Great. That's not helpful. I'm just gonna let them win. Oh, I don't have time for this anymore. Forgot how unbalanced some of these were. Tip, wait for him to summon two monsters before destroying Toon World. Thanks. Super helpful. Oh, I didn't know that card existed. So what's everyone's game they're gonna play next? Like I said, I'm probably gonna go back to Super Robot Wars. There's a couple games that I've left unfinished that I want to go back to, but none that I feel like I need to play immediately, if that makes sense. Like I was like 3/4 of the way through Final Fantasy 13-2. I was a bit into Horizon Zero Dawn. I started Prey. I don't mean like what's the next game you're looking forward to. I mean like what's the game you're gonna play next, or what you're currently playing. When your opponent activates a spell card that targets exactly one monster, target another card. Okay. Next month on 31st, when Divinity Original Sin will come to PS4 next week. Gotcha. Curse of Fiend. Okay, interesting. Hey, Agent Webbs just subscribed on YouTube. I don't know if you see this, Agent Webbs, but thanks for the sub. More garbage hands. Next one is a demo. Nice. My brother is supposed to bring my Xbox One down. Final Fantasy 9? How far are you? Making good progress? Hacker's Memory will play Next Order more? Nice. How far are you in Next Order? And how far are you in Hacker's Memory? I guess I could say. I like both of those games. Play when it comes out. So you're not going to play anything for a straight month and a half until then, Jimmy. You're going to sit there patiently, reading, or twiddling your thumbs. That's dedication. Just came to Treno? Treno? I don't know what that is. My current games are Dark Cloud, Euro Truck 2 Multiplayer Football Manager. I don't play them that much, but it's a mix of all three I can play whenever. Pretty much. Yeah. More power to you. I want to get into Dark Cloud, I really do. Like, I played Dark Cloud 2 a little bit. I just can't get into it. I really want to. It's just not grabbing me, and it's like... I don't know. Like, I like level 5. The voice acting's okay for what it is. I just don't... From what I played so far, the story wasn't really grabbing me. And the gameplay was okay, but not, like, miraculous, if that makes sense. Remember, I just got Chitose back. And Next Order I'm grinding for first Machine Dramon. I don't remember who Chitose is. Isn't Chitose the girl from the first game that has like the dad who works for whatever it's called, Eden? Or am I mixing my games? And grinding for first Machine Dramon? Yeah, that first Machine Dramon is a bigger wall than it should be. There's no real reason for why it's that difficult. Chitose was the guy that dies? Huh? Also, let's not spoil. He very clearly just said he's working through it. Be out of my apartment by next week? Oh, Jesus. Do you have any idea where you're gonna go? Why do you have to be out? First Machine Draymond was a toughie. I agree. You're right. Chitose was the, like, sidekick to it. I forgot about that. Yeah, Dark Cloud is not for everyone, and some like 2 more than 1 as they have some differences in how they play. Like I said, I really wanted to like it, I just couldn't. Watch this motherfucker first turn me. Legal reasons I can't state? Well, definitely not curious now. You live with your sister or grandpa? Gotcha. It's Eden Syndrome. I just found out who Kay was. Cool. I want to thank you, Sid, for at least trying to dodge spoilers, unlike Maz, who's like, it's this guy! Maz, literal monster. Yeah, that's cool. You're pretty into it, I guess. Then you're not too far back. Said you got him back. I know, but he's not the only one in the stream. Means he's deep in the game. You're being reckless, Callum. Pretty sure you're drunk. You've been hitting the sauce with the boys. You've been saucing up with your boys. Oh, fuck you. Man, it'd be great if I could draw more cards to play. Maybe something that gets rid of a spell or trap on the field. That'd be great. Digimon Channel. The game has been out a year. Most people have played it. I mean, yeah, but clearly he hasn't finished it. So maybe there are other people who haven't finished it. Basically, fuck you, Moz, for everything you stand for. Essentially. It's got PS4. They're on sale. Nice. It's drinking on a Sunday. On Sunday, a day of God. So yes, obviously you're doing it. Because you're full of blasphemy. I'm a wholesome man. I mean, a wholesome man would be more afraid of going to hell for lying like you are. I can feel Exodia coming. Hurry this shit up. Have they played more than one Swords of Light? Like crazy. No. I don't mind spoilers. Maz is a good satanic boy. To be fair, the Satanic Church posts some really wholesome stuff on Twitter. And I know that sounds like a ridiculous thing to say, but the Satanic Church is far more accepting than any other church, which is the world we live in. Just draw Breaker the Magical Warrior. He has OP back row pop at this timeline, wasn't he? Yeah, but I mean, telling you to just draw a card? Who do you think I am? Yugi Moto? This is negate attack, I swear to God. Ah, look. There goes my hopes and dreams. I don't want to see any more Silver Fangs. Oh, that's the only one? I just happened to draw it? Good. All according to plan. If he draws it this turn, I'm going to be a little upset. Oh no. 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 Draw another... Draw... No, don't draw a blocker monster. Oh, man. He drew that and not Pot of Greed? Oh, there we go. Yep. Yep. That's par for the course. You fool! Please draw a monster card. That's not a monster card. Aw, man. Why does Yugi's deck suck? Well, he can't draw, so I've got that going for me. He really risked it all there. Oh, come on. We've got 2 turns where he can't draw, and you're really going to do this to me again? You motherfucker. God damn it. I'm a little frustrated now. I can admit that. Oh my god. This is the worst deck I've ever played. Jesus Christ. I've drawn 18 cards. And for the last like 17 turns I haven't been able to play anything. Oh my god. Wouldn't this be a way to win though? Oh my god, fine. You're the same card, I don't care. Fuck off. Just stop giving me alerts. Ooh. Part of me is like, I should fuse them. And the other part of me is like, no, because he's going to negate your attack. Or he's going to destroy a monster. Also, I can't think of a more worthless combo than Berfomet, Gazelle, and Chimera. This card is destroyed, you can target. Oh, okay. I guess that's not that bad. Oh my god, thank you. I've seen that. I've seen them win turn 1 on that. Okay, now I want to do this again. But I want to use my Exodia deck if I have one. Alright, we've got first Exodia. I have Exodia 2. And then Exodia 3. This one I know is Heart of the Underdog. I think this one is my best one. I'll go with this one. This is more of a personal thing. But I want to summon Exodia to the guy who thrives himself on being able to summon Exodia. Or prides himself. Thrives himself? I'm tired. I've been talking too much. But yeah, what do you guys want to see tomorrow? Spyro sound good? I'm going to take your silence as a yes. This was your chance to oppose me, but now you can't. So if you just say no, then I'm going to take it as a yes. I'm sorry, no. If you don't say anything, I'm going to take it as a yes. Spyro 3 tomorrow. You don't have a choice in the matter. Oh, what card? Dekoichi, I guess. Okay. Play a mech game? What mech game? There's only so many. Also, I'm trying to theme them around, what do you call it? Around the anniversary month. So I'm trying to, this is like your chance to see games I've played already. I have been recording games that I'm not going to release this month, but I'm going to release next month. I'm trying to build a better backlog, if that makes sense. Something Blind? Something Blind does not have the spirit of anniversary in it at all. That is the opposite. Jimbo, is that your way of saying you've hated every game I've played until now? Because that's what it sounds like. Yikes. But yeah, I am recording Super Robot Wars, so I'll release that at some point. Also, hey Jimbo, welcome to the stream. No, be blindfolded while playing. Oh, is that all? That's easy. All the Digimon gets old after a while? You're fucking telling me. I can't stand it. Oh my god. Like, God, I like Digimon, but I don't like playing it this often. But, man, most people do. But I mean, no, I've played other games other than Digimon. That's why I said Spyro. That's a game I actually still enjoy, I think. So I want to go back and play that. Don't mind me, I've been brooding. No, trust me. Preaching to the choir here. Say Super Robot Wars, I just started playing V. Which one are you recording? I started recording V, but I'm still, I don't know if I want to redo it. I think I want to do a new game, because I started on New Game Plus, and the game's already kind of easy, so I'd rather I played a harder game, if that makes sense. Oh, okay, I can do that. Have you played Persona 5? If yes, what is it like? It's fun. I don't want to say anything more. I think Persona is at its best when you don't really know too much about it going into it. Because it's an experience. But, yeah, it's a lot of fun. If it's on sale, definitely grab it. My only issue with Super Robot Wars is that Super Robot Wars 5, it doesn't have a great cast for those who aren't like super into anime, if that makes sense. But it does make you care about the characters, even if you've never seen them before, which is pretty cool. Personally, turn one. Oh, it has to be defense position. But personally, I think the story is better in that one than Super Robot War X has been so far. My favorite is still Persona 4 Golden, that was because I could play it on the go. Hey, Golden's still good too. I don't really have a favorite between 4 and 5, but they're both really solid, so there's no reason why you can't play both of them. It's weird. I think this deck is more designed for the opponent to attack more, so I'm kind of struggling a little bit with it. I also just learned yesterday that you can customize the music in Super Robot Wars, so I kind of want to do that. I want to throw some custom music in there. This is not good. I'm going against an Exodia player, and I'm drawing fuck all. I don't know if there's anything I can do here. Defense draw, maybe? No, I don't know. Never had the chance to play Persona. I'm thinking of getting it when I have the money. Regardless of which one you start on, 4 or 5, you can play either of them without ever having played Persona. So you can't go wrong no matter which one you pick. But I remember pretty much the entire sub was fucking jerking their gurk over Persona 5 when it came out. Everyone liked it. We all like different things, so it's got something for everybody. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that helped him, too. Whoops. I might have just given him Exodia. Yep. Wait, so it flips every Exodia card when you complete it? Interesting. Because there are 2 heads, 2 right arms. Well, I learned my lesson. Give me Persona 4 Gold and PS4, not shit dancing games. All Persona games are fine, but I still gotta finish 5. Might do that now instead of more Dark Cloud. Would recommend. Oh, man. How many more duels do I have? How many have I done? Let's put it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then 17 duels, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 to go. Oh my god, there's so many. Wish Panic was in Duel Links. Two-headed twinning Zodiac Rex. Double wins, yeah. I think I'm going to call it. I'm getting kind of tired. I've been kind of tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. But, yeah, probably Spyro tomorrow. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else you guys want. Because you give me no information. You just sort of show up. And then I'm like, hey, what if I played this? And you guys are like, meh. And it's like, oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry to bother you. Sorry that I let you choose what you wanted to see. But yeah, more anniversary stuff coming. Watch the anniversary video. Show up next week for the anniversary stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And it should be a blasty blast. Also, today, don't forget to check out the Discord, which Maz will link now because he's a great mod. But we're doing an anime watch party. I think today's anime we voted on Devil It's a Part-Timer. And if you're like, oh, I want to do an anime watch party, but I don't really like the anime that you guys picked, then suggest an anime we should watch. ENIAC will throw it in the straw poll. We'll vote for it. And maybe your anime will be watched next week. But he runs that. He's super excited to do it. So it would be a personal favor to me if you all showed up. It should be a lot of fun. I will see you all later.